Hello and welcome back to Drag Me Back to Hull. It's part 2 of January. Let's not waste any time. If you not remember what happened last time, not a lot. We won some games. Did we? Yes, I think so. It's been a while for me. Yes, we've been on a very good run. Oh my goodness, we haven't lost since Tottenham in December. Bloody hell, we're a good football team, aren't we? I've also just realised that since we've been, going at it, we've actually been sticking with this 4-1-4-1 thing. And it's been getting us the results, mainly because I think I've accidentally stumbled across, counter gen, whatever it's called. Counter-attacking, much higher tempo, slightly higher line, offside trap, close them down, prevent that distribution, early crosses, dribble less, direct passing, be more disciplined. We move as a unit, and we're still exciting to watch. Pavon's still an absolute monster. Everything's going quite well. If you don't remember, we left off last time in 4th. Next up is Bournemouth in 3 days, who are down in 12th. What was their last result? Let's go have a little cheeky peek if it will load. There we go. What did they do? They beat Sunderland 3-0 with Lee Cattermole set off after 6 minutes. Just Lee Cattermole things then. Let's see what we can do against them. If there's any business before then, I'll let you know. Hello again. So, as in the previous part of January, we'll only be showing goals and bits in between. So, just the goals. Today, Bournemouth, here's how we line up. Very similar to how we've lined up. Lined up? Yes? Yes, English. Sorry. Always have to check myself before I wreck myself. Also, Tony Radford's gone on loan to the affiliate club we have of Leyton Orient. So, get him a bit of first team experience out there in Leyton. Don't know where it is really. I'll be honest. I don't know where Leyton Orient is. Either way, Bournemouth. Let's play them with footballs. Quick side note: if you do hear bangs in the background, it's not gunshots. It's fireworks. I think it's Diwali today. Happy Diwali. Well, I don't know what he's doing up this end of the field, and God knows how he's got that one in. It's Joel Ward. Joel Ward has bloody scored. Oh, it's terrible goalkeeping. Give it to Joel Ward. Great shot. Look at him. He's like, calm down. Apparently today we're having a score from 20 yards competition with Bournemouth. So far. That's not a bad entry, is it? But goalkeepers could have been better both times. When you come straight from the hood, this is what the sort of shit you get. You take rebound goals from the hood. You get... Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. It's a goal. 2-1, alright? The same principle applies for both teams. When you come from the hood, you'll take tackles from Christian Pavon that fall at the feet of Callum Wilson. Don't worry, Big Yak. That's not on you. I mean, Michael Keane's fucking furious. So we drew. 2-2. Did we deserve to win the match? In my humble opinion, yes, we fucking did! Bullshit. In other news, earlier in the week, Manchester City got squashed 5-0 by Stoke. Both of those teams have a game in hand on us and are 2 and 3 points behind respectively. Arsenal also won today, bringing them right back into it. Everybody's sniffing our arses. I don't much like it. I don't really appreciate having my arse sniffed. Crystal Palace beat Swansea 4-0. There's an unrealistic result for you. Let's carry on with life. We're back. The big day is here. It's 21st of January 2019. The work permit has been successful, so I'd like to welcome to the club the new striker. It's Vincent Abubakar. So yeah, we're going to sign Vincent Abubakar. I think it's a pretty good deal. I mean, look at him. He's a physical monster. Very well rounded everywhere else as well. This season in the Turkish league, he's got 8 in 14, 1 assist, 1 player of the match with a 7.606 average rating. Generally being pretty good consistently there, getting, well, this is the least goals he's got, and he's because he hasn't finished the season yet. He got double last season in about double games. Can you believe that? Can you fancy that? Anyway, it's 9.25 up front, and then some stuff. 10.5's coming out. Let's do it. He's in the van, Abubakar, and I've got one other trick up my sleeve that I think I should try now that this transfer's sorted. Welcome back. Today we play Sunderland. And we need to get a win, because as you can see, the teams around us, Manchester City playing Derby today, should get a win. However, they were beaten last weekend by Leicester, who are now on the same amount of points as us, which is bad. And they're playing Newcastle away. Hopefully Newcastle could do us a favour. Stoke playing Crystal Palace, so they should probably get some points. Generally, it's it's a bit here and there. This is what it looks like at the minute. We're still fourth, on goal difference, of course, because whoops, wow, whoa, that's not a really good explanation at all, is it? Yeah, we need to win more, because 10th to 4th, 3 points still. Sure, we're ahead of the pack, but we could fall to 10th in a weekend. We could go from 4th to 10th in a weekend. I mean, Chelsea have just sacked Luis Enrique, by the way. Just to let you know, that's happening, apparently. Newcastle bottom of the table, so of course, now we know Leicester are going to win as well. Sorry, Newcastle fans. Anyway, more things. I've been a very silly man. A very silly man. Let me show you what I mean by I've been a very silly man. Well, first of all, Johnny Evans, injured, of course. Second of all, new signing, Abubakar, Cameroonian, isn't he? Cameroon are pretty good, especially in the African Cup of Nations, where they're playing at the minute. So he'll be back in February sometime. It's good to spend money on people who you can't play at the minute. So Colido starts today, as he's been improving well in training, and he's actually our top scorer so far this season, and probably one of the best strikers at the club. He's actually improving quite a lot across the board, looking very, very tasty at 18 years old. Not a phrase you should use often. Anyway, let's I don't know, to go with Harry Maguire or Lemos. Lemos has had the better recent form. Let's stick him in there. He gets the shout from me. Does Lemos, Mauricio Lemon. There he is. He's still here. Did you forget about him? I bet you did. Also, Flanagan wants more game time, so I guess he's starting today as well. Everything's gone tits up. It's 2 changes at the back, 1 change up front. Other than that, Pavon A is fine. He did get a minor injury last game, but it was a cut hand. He got a cut hand. I don't fucking believe it. Let's continue. One more thing, actually. My other trick up my sleeve, that didn't happen. It was Sven Bender. Yeah, I tried to get him when he first moved to the Premier League, but he went to Liverpool. Liverpool have mistreated the man, in just honesty, and he's been transfer listed for like 2 seasons, on and off. Every time he's on transfer list, I don't have any money. I'll go for him on loan. They usually say no. This year they said yes, you can have him on loan, and he fucked off to fucking Saudi Arabia or something. I don't know. Why do people reject me for Saudi Arabia? Gosh. So, I'm a little on edge. Let's just play Sunderland, and I really hope we win. You know, I really hate Sunderland. They're not actually very good at football, but yet in fucking Football Manager, they're one of the fucking best teams in the world. And how has Barini got credit for that fucking goal? Fuck off, Sunderland. So who's managed to get himself sent off just as I was about to change everything tactically? So he's fucked us. We fucked it. We're going to lose Pavon in the summer. We fucked it all up. We had fucking everything in our hands. The game's fucked me. Sunderland have always fucked me. I fucking hate Sunderland. And if you're from Sunderland, fuck off. Stop watching. I don't want you here. Just fuck off. No, seriously, if you're still fucking here from fucking Sunderland, fuck off. Just go away. I don't want your fucking Sunderland face here. Just fuck off, Sunderland. So yes, we lost, and we're down in 8th now. See? Shit. I mean, we're actually still only 1 point behind. Did anybody do? Okay, Man City won, of course, against Derby. Southampton got a draw, so they remain just beneath us. Chelsea lost. Arsenal won, so there's a bigger switcheroo there. Bloody hell, what else? Fucking Stoke beat Crystal Palace, of course. Leicester got a 3-3 draw with Newcastle. So the top 4 is very standard now. And here we all thought we were going to see somebody different in the top 4. Well, fuck. Of course not, because fucking Sunderland. They fucking ruined. They're 11th. What are they doing? Go away. 888. You can't advertise gambling sites, Sunderland. That's illegal. Have them fined and shut down. Welcome back. Today's game is against Middlesbrough. And due to his red card in the last round, Dahoud is suspended. So we're actually going to have to play the 4-2-3-1 controlling sort of passy thing. Should be alright. Middlesbrough 18th. Hopefully we can score. Kalido didn't have the best of games last time. Nobody did. Really. Pavon got a 7.4, of course, because he's Christian Pavon. It's just what he does. Anyway, it means that we actually don't have a third centre midfielder. So, because, yeah, Alfred the Recycler is injured. Dahoud is suspended. Radford is out on loan. Let's not say messed it up, but maybe messed it up. I'm working on a loan deal for an extra centre mid just for a bit of cover. So we're going with a 4-2-3-1 today. Emre Moore steps into the advanced playmaker role, uppity forward. And other than that, the team remains the same. Flanagan gets another chance, even though he was so shit in the first half of the last game. Joe Ward actually came on. I don't know if I trust Flanagan at all. Let's just go into it. After this, it's transfer deadline day. Also, Gonzalo Martinez has handed in a transfer request, so he's wanted by Orlando City. It's top quality. He wants a top quality first team move, I think. Well, form's out the window. Don't know what to say. It was going so well. We got to the dizzy heights of fourth and we fucked it up. Ooh yeah, it's a yeah. That was really bad. He scored from a corner. It's a header. For some reason, our strikers don't score goals. I can't wait for Abubakar. Don't worry, it's not a mistake. I haven't put the same highlight in twice. It's just the exact same thing has happened twice. He has scored from another header from a corner. 2-1, I'm not complaining. Love it, love it. Oh, he's popped up and he's given us a little cushion. It's Leigh Griffiths. It's a lovely little goal. He takes on all the defence at once. Oh, and just gives it a little curl past the keeper in his little pink gloves. And there you have it. We've beaten Middlesbrough 3-1. We're actually back up to fourth. I mean, I may have overreacted. It's fair to say I may have overreacted in the past few games. Has anybody else got yet to play in this bracket of 10th to 4th? No, we're back up there. 1 point back ahead of the gang. I've never seen anything like this. It's like a fucking golden ticket. Liverpool are just like trying to keep out of it, just edging away in third. And to be honest, the title race is hotting back up again. Well, Tottenham have got a game in hand against, well, it'd be Brighton, the only other team I haven't played in 20th. So, if Brighton can nick something, the title race is back on, puts pressure on these three, and the fourth place massacre, as I'm going to just call it now, is, it's really something. Arsenal and Chelsea down in 9th and 10th. What is going on here? Let's go to see transfer deadline day. After putting in the hours on the training ground, Emre Moore is now comfortable attempting overhead kicks. I could just imagine that every night after training finishes, there's like a 2-hour period where somebody just stands with Emre Moore just throwing balls in the air for him to try bicycle kicks. Mental, but I'm very happy with it. In fact, I'm going to do some of that training myself. Down to the local park, bicycle kicks all day. Here we are then, transfer deadline day. First bit of action, Martinez has got a loan offer from Brondby. Might be the best option, actually. Send him on loan to Bromby. Can't hurt, can it? Let's send him on loan to Bromby. I should probably check, like I do with most of my loan signings. Good facilities? That's corporate. Impressive, yes. That's what I like to see, Bromby. Bromby Bayern is under... what's it called? No. Every club I go to, I look at the hot prospects and just get a bit aroused. So, Giovanni Losello has failed to get a work permit to come on loan. I was just hoping to get him in. You know, there's a bit of cover here, around here, this sort of thing. Advanced playmaker, basically. But no matter, I have another thing in the offing. Okay, my second option has also failed a work permit. Thomas Rincon, playing for Juventus, has failed a work permit. Do you know why? Racism. I'm not even joking. Venezuela do not have a high enough world ranking. 71's not that bad. Let's have a look at some of the teams around them. Okay, they're 66th is Sweden. What difference does it make? They're better than Finland. I'm sure there's some Finnish people in the Premier League. Canada. What's his face? It's Junior Hoylett played in the Premier League, and he's from Canada. I know that. Honduras. Do you remember when Wigan were in the Premier League? They had like half the team was from Honduras. Racism. They just don't like Venezuela. Bloody bastards. Right, let's go shopping again. So my backup option of Bumgart Liquor. He's also pissed off to Saudi Arabia because nobody wants to see me. They want to go to Saudi fucking Arabia. 4.5 hours left. Will we get anybody in? I don't know anymore. Well, I've pulled it out the bag. With just under 2 hours to go, I've got Javier Pastore on loan for the rest of the season. I know what you're thinking. Where did that come from? A minute ago you were looking at bum lickers. Now you got Javier Pastore. I'll agree it's a bit of a shock, but yeah. Javier Pastore. Pastore. Pastels. Pastels. Pastel. Pasteur. Javier Pasta. Have your pasta. Done. Have your pasta. Have your pasta. I can spell have right, honestly. Have your pasta. That's his name now. He's only here for half a season, but I've called him Have Your Pasta. What have I done? Why have I called him Have Your Pasta? Ah, for goodness sake. Let's just click through the last hour. Do you want to stay with me while I click through? Nothing much else is going to happen, I'm sure of it. I mean, if Man United come in with a bid for Keane now, they could piss right off. Because I told them to piss right off on day one. Because they weren't offering me £60 million. Quite frankly. They can still piss off. Half an hour left. I've clicked. It's over. It's over. Have I registered the players? Oh, I need to do that. Let me just double check I can... where is he? Have your pasta in. Registered. Double check. Under 21. Under 21. Under 21. Under 21. We're good. Confirm. Squad list. Frankie Buns pleased with professional. There you go. So that was January. Thank you for joining me in this strange other sort of thing I've tried where I've done January all in one go. It's been done by other channels, but it's the first time I've tried it. Let me know what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you? Oh, thanks. You didn't like... Oh, you didn't. Oh, sorry. Bad habit of talking to myself, don't I? Next up, West Brom, who are a championship side, playing the FA Cup 4th round. So hopefully, FA Cup on the horizon, and we'll keep 4th place on the horizon. When shall we meet back? We've got some bloody awful games against the likes of Manchester City and Stoke and Arsenal and that's a tough run. That's awful. We'll meet somewhere there. I reckon we can meet back twice. Once there and once around Liverpool on the last day. Oh, you pissing on my feet. That's not a phrase people use, but I've said it. We'll meet back twice more by the end of the season. This may be the last season because FM18, I keep mentioning it, it's coming soon. Beta's usually out 2 weeks before the game, which is next Friday. If you're watching this in the future, it was next Friday when I recorded this. So you can understand my panic at trying to finish something that I started a very long time ago. Very bad at things, generally. So yeah, thank you for watching January. And we'll meet back at some point soon. Oh hey, what do you think of that one? Ooh, stop now. Thank you. Goodbye.